Building a home in Nigeria. It's the ultimate dream for so many of us. A place of our own, a legacy for our families, a cornerstone of our future. But for too many, this dream risks turning into a nightmare. The traditional way of building, relying on stage payments, is fundamentally broken. You pay up front for a stage of work, crossing your fingers that the contractor delivers what was promised. But what happens when they don't? What happens when the money is gone and the work is substandard, or worse, not even finished? This is the reality that has trapped countless aspiring homeowners, draining their finances and their spirits. But it doesn't have to be this way. There is a smarter, safer way to build. A method that puts you, the client, back in control. It's called Pay Smart, and it's going to revolutionize how you approach your construction project. The old model is built on a fragile foundation of trust. You're asked to pay a significant percentage of the project cost up front, often before a single block is laid. This is the mobilization fee. Then comes the payment for the foundation, then for the block work, then for the roofing. Each payment is a leap of faith. This cash upfront system creates a massive power imbalance. It exposes you to incredible risk. We've all heard the horror stories. Contractors who vanish after the first payment, materials that are mysteriously undersupplied, or work that is so poor it has to be demolished and redone, costing you double. Delays stretch from weeks into months, and then into years, as your project stalls, waiting for funds that have already been spent elsewhere. The stress is immense. You're left feeling powerless, watching your dream and your life savings crumble before your eyes. This isn't just about money. It's about the emotional toll of seeing your trust betrayed and your future put on hold. But what if we could flip the script? What if, instead of paying and praying, you could verify and then pay? This is the core principle of the Pay Smart framework. It's a simple yet powerful system built on 4 pillars of protection. First, you inspect the work that has been completed. Second, you verify the quantity of materials used. Third, you get a professional check from an independent expert. And only after these 3 steps are completed to your satisfaction do you make the payment. This isn't a radical idea, it's a logical one. It transforms the process from a gamble into a transparent, milestone-driven journey, where you only pay for proven progress. Over the next few minutes, we're going to break down each of these pillars, giving you the practical tools and knowledge you need to protect your investment and build your home with confidence. Let's start with Pillar 1. Inspect the work. This is your first line of defense. It means getting hands-on and visually confirming the quality of the job done at each stage. Don't be intimidated. You don't need to be an engineer to spot obvious flaws. Start with the basics. Are the walls straight? Use a spirit level. Are the corners square? Look at the joints in the blockwork. For the foundation, check for any visible cracks in the concrete after it has cured. When they are plastering the walls, is the finish smooth or is it lumpy and uneven? When it comes to roofing, look for gaps. Are the sheets laid correctly to prevent leaks? Your contract should specify the quality of finish, and it's your right to demand it. Create a simple checklist for each stage. For example, for blockwork, your list might include check for vertical alignment, check for uniform mortar joints, and check for broken blocks. Document everything. Take photos and videos during your walkthroughs. This visual record is incredibly powerful if a dispute arises later. This isn't about being confrontational, it's about being diligent. A good contractor will respect your attention to detail. Now for Pillar 2, verify the quantity. This is where many people lose a fortune. It's simple, really. You need to make sure that the materials you paid for are the materials that were actually used on your site. Material costs can make up over 60% of your total construction budget, so this step is critical. Let's talk specifics. Your bill of quantities, or BOQ, is your guide. It lists every single material needed. When materials are delivered, be there. Count them. If 500 blocks are delivered, count them. If 100 bags of cement arrive, count them. It sounds tedious, but it can save you millions of naira. A common trick is for a supplier to deliver, say, 80 bags of cement, but invoice you for 100, with the difference being shared with the contractor. Another area is reinforcement bars, or rebar. Not only should you count the number of lengths delivered, but you should also check their thickness. Is it the 12mm rebar you specified, or have they supplied a cheaper 10mm bar? This compromises the structural integrity of your building. For sand and granite, you can verify the volume. A standard tipper truck has a known capacity, for example 20 tons. You can measure the truck's bed, length, width, and height to calculate the volume and ensure you're not being shortchanged. Always cross-reference deliveries with your BOQ and keep a detailed log. Pillar 3 is the professional check, and it is your ultimate safety net. While your own inspections are vital, you cannot be expected to know everything. That's why you need an independent expert on your side. This should be a qualified architect, structural engineer, or quantity surveyor who is not affiliated with your contractor. Their job is to audit the work at the end of each critical stage. For a small fee, they will visit the site and provide an expert assessment. They will check if the construction matches the approved architectural and structural drawings. Are the column dimensions correct? Is the rebar placement inside the formwork accurate before concrete is poured? This is something you simply cannot check after the fact. They can perform non-destructive tests, like using a Schmidt hammer to verify the strength of the concrete, ensuring it meets the required specification. Think of this as a doctor's second opinion for your house. The cost of hiring this professional for a few key inspections is tiny compared to the potential cost of rectifying a major structural defect. Their sign-off gives you the green light, the expert confirmation that the work is sound and you can proceed with payment. So, let's see Pay Smart in action. Imagine you're at the foundation stage. The contractor reports that the work is complete and requests payment. Instead of just paying, you trigger the framework. First, you walk the site, using your checklist to inspect the finished concrete work. It looks good. Second, you consult your logbook to verify that the correct quantity of cement, rebar, sand, and granite was used. It all checks out. Third, you call in your independent engineer. They review the work, check it against the drawings, and give you a signed report confirming that the foundation has been built to standard. Only now, with these 3 verifications complete, do you make the payment. You transfer the funds directly to the contractor and get a receipt. There are no arguments, no uncertainty. You have paid for a completed, verified milestone. This process repeats for every stage: the block work, the roofing, the plastering. It creates a rhythm of accountability and progress. The contractor knows they will be paid promptly as soon as they deliver quality work. And you have the peace of mind that your money is only being spent on work that is verified and valuable. To empower you further, it's essential to have the right toolkit. Your most important tool is a detailed contract. Before any work begins, ensure you have a legally reviewed contract that explicitly outlines the Pay Smart methodology. It should state that payments are tied to the successful completion and verification of milestones, not arbitrary dates. Your toolkit should also include template checklists for each construction stage, a logbook for tracking materials, and a dedicated folder on your phone or computer for a photo log. Documenting everything is not a sign of distrust, it's a sign of professionalism. A quick list of do's and don'ts. Do insist on a detailed bill of quantities. Don't accept vague estimates. Do visit the site regularly and unannounced. Don't rely solely on the contractor's reports. And most importantly, do have an independent professional in your corner. Don't try to manage it all alone. So let's recap the path to building with confidence. The Pay Smart framework is your shield. It's a simple 4-step cycle. First, you inspect the quality of the finished work. Second, you verify the quantity of materials used. Third, you get a professional check from an independent expert. And only then, fourth, do you pay for that completed milestone. This system replaces hope with certainty and puts you firmly in the driver's seat of your project. Building your own home should be one of the most rewarding experiences of your life. By adopting this mindset, you're not just building with blocks and cement, you're building with intelligence, foresight, and control. You're building smart. Build smart today. If you found this guide helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video for more insights on building smart in Nigeria.